This is Optimal Finance Daily, Episode 6, Fiscal Fitness. Eliminate Debt with 10 Successful Diet Principles by Babauta of Zen Habits.net.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Finance Daily, the podcast that brings you the best content in personal finance 5 days a week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Dan Warren.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Optimal Finance Daily. This is where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And today's post comes to us from Babauta of ZenHabits.net. Now, if any of you have ever tried to lose a few pounds, you know it is not easy. It takes discipline, it takes determination, attention to detail, and really, money is no different. So today, the piece that I'm going to read to you from Leo is going to make a pretty strong comparison between cutting calories and shaving dollars from your budget, so stick around. If you have any topic requests for me, come visit oldpodcast.com. And today, if you want to support the show, all I ask is that you listen to the entire episode. Stick around right to the end, and if you enjoy it, there will be a gift for you there. So with that, let's start optimizing your life. Fiscal Fitness. Eliminate Debt with 10 Successful Diet Principles by Babauta of ZenHabits.net. Recently, I've been studying the habits of successful dieters, people who've lost 30 pounds or more and kept it off. And in reading a recent Get Rich Slowly article, I realized that the same successful principles these people follow are the same ones that will get you out of debt and keep you out of debt. Debt dieting and weight dieting are exactly the same. Personally, I'm doing both, and it's striking how similar the two practices are. I allowed myself to get lazy and get into debt with bad spending habits, and now I'm trying to work it off, debt-free by early next year. I also allowed myself to get overweight with bad eating habits and a lack of exercise over the course of several years, and now I'm trying to work it off, flat stomach by early next year. Let's take a look at the 10 habits and principles of successful dieters. Again, people who lost a lot of weight, at least 30 pounds, but many over 100, and kept it off. See the National Weight Control Registry for one of my favorite sources of info on this. 1. Count calories. It seems difficult, but it's not really, and it works. 2. Weigh in weekly. Daily weigh-ins work for weight maintenance, but really you should weigh in once a week when you're trying to lose weight. 3. Exercise. Almost everyone who loses and keeps off weight incorporates more physical activity. 4. Watch less TV. TV makes you fat. You can probably figure out why. 5. Write down goals. If you put your goals down in writing and make them specific, you're more likely to actually achieve them. 6. Log their eating and exercise. Writing down what you do really makes you more aware of it and motivates you to do better. 7. Public accountability. By telling others about your goal and your progress, either in some type of program or an online group or just your spouse and friends, you motivate yourself to do well. 8. Baby steps. No one gains 100 pounds overnight, and you don't lose it that way either. Take small steps to eat healthy and get more active, and one step at a time, you'll get closer to your goal. 9. Lifestyle change. You can't go on a drastic diet or exercise program and expect to sustain it. It has to be small, gradual changes that you can incorporate for life. You're not restricting yourself, you're changing the way you live. 10. Rewards. You have to find non-food ways to reward yourself. Treat yourself without blowing your calorie limit. So how do these weight loss principles apply to debt elimination? You probably can see by now that every single one will work in the same way. Let's take a look. 1. Track spending. It seems difficult, but it's not really, and it works. I've done it, and you can really see where your money goes, and it makes you more aware of your spending. 2. Check in weekly. You could actually do it monthly, but balancing your checkbook once a week really helps you to stay on top of your budget. And keep a graph of your debt elimination, updated weekly, so you can watch your progress. 3. Income. Almost everyone who loses and keeps off debt incorporates an increase in income. It's like exercise. You still need to diet or control spending, but exercise, or increased income, helps burn off the fat, debt, faster. 4. Watch less TV. TV makes you spend. You can probably figure out why. 5. Write down goals. If you put your goals down in writing and make them specific, you're more likely to actually achieve them. 6. Budget. You really need to plan your spending and log it to make sure you're following the plan. 7. Public accountability. By telling others about your goal and your progress, either in some type of program or an online group or just your spouse and friends, you motivate yourself to do well. 8. Baby steps. No one gets into $30,000 of debt overnight, and you don't lose it that way either. Take small steps to be more frugal and earn more, and one step at a time, you'll get closer to your goal. 9. Lifestyle change. You can't drastically change your spending habits overnight and expect to sustain it. It has to be small, gradual changes that you can incorporate for life. You're not restricting yourself, you're changing the way you live. 10. Rewards. You have to find inexpensive ways to reward yourself. Treat yourself without blowing your budget. If you follow these 10 principles of dieting to help you get out of debt, you'll be successful without a doubt. They're working for me, and they work for many others. Maintenance phase. Once you've lost the weight or eliminated the debt, how does your life change? Well, I haven't gotten there yet either, but from my research, here are some things that others have found. You should still track. Although you're no longer in the intense weight loss or debt elimination mode, you don't want to go back to your old habits. Tracking helps keep you aware of what you're doing and keeps you sticking to good habits. You have more leeway. Once you've lost weight, you can indulge in treats more. Similarly, once you're out of debt, you can spend on indulgences a little more. But you can't go overboard. Do it in moderation and stick to your new, healthier habits. You just listened to the post titled Fiscal Fitness, Eliminate Debt with 10 Successful Diet Principles by Leo Babauta of Zen Habits.net. Hope you liked it. If you did, if you didn't, if you have any comments or thoughts about the post or the author, maybe a personal experience on this topic, let us know. Come visit oldpodcast.com and share your thoughts with us. And thanks for listening all the way to the end of the show. Leo mentions in his post that it's important to track everything, be it calories or dollars spent. And Justin from the Optimal Living Daily podcast has built a spreadsheet with a video tutorial to go along with it that you can get for free by being part of the Optimal Finance Daily weekly newsletter. To join, just text the word financial to 44222 or visit oldpodcast.com. And that is it for today, folks. I'll be back tomorrow with a post about 4 dumb money mistakes. You won't want to miss it. So I'll see you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from amazing bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.